interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. I'm Nichole, and I'm so honored to introduce you to this intriguing and majestic animal. Behaviors. We hope this Orca encounter will help to give you a better understanding of these magnificent creatures and all that they represent.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types or ecotypes of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whale size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
Killer whales truly are a natural wonder, and our whales will help me show you some of their physical characteristics. Their blowhole is perfectly designed for getting a quick breath at the surface of the water. Even the location of their eyes works to their advantage. It looks like they are located in this white patch, but this is a visual distraction. They're actually in the black area in front of that white patch, camouflaged from thrashing prey. The fin on top of the whale's back is the dorsal fin, which helps stabilize orcas as they swim and helps regulate body temperature. pectoral flippers and are used mainly for steering and stopping. Pectoral flippers have 5 bony digits inside of them, much like the human hand. The lobes on either side of the tail are called flukes. The tail flukes are the killer whale's engine, propelling them close to 30 miles an hour, which is as fast as our speedboats. And they swim the fastest and use the most power when propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies up and out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orcapod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shouka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, killer whales use body language as a form of communication. They use peck slaps at the surface to show dominance or to get noticed. For example, a mom might use a peck slap to get her calf's attention. But when they really want to be heard, they breathe. Spy hopping is how killer whales can coordinate and get a better view of their surroundings when they hunt.
Go together with them.
Flute slaps are another form of communication that killer whales use in the wild. They're at the top of the ocean's food chain.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate, to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Whales in the southern hemisphere will capture sea lions by pulling them right off the beach. One of our whales is going to come up and show the same movement and behavior right here in front of you. Antarctic orcas will actually create waves that wash over floating ice, knocking unsuspecting seals into the water. Our whales have been showing you this same wave-making technique right here at the front, demonstrating just one of many complex and impressive hunting abilities that killer whales have developed around the world. Now you've just seen these waves crashing in front of you, but it's hard to imagine just how much water is displaced until you experience it firsthand. Luckily for all of you in our lower sections, you're going to get to experience the power of the killer whale right now. You guys ready to get splashed? All right, brace yourself. This water is only 55 degrees.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
It's how they teach young whales to hunt and practice their skills as they grow. Orcas spend lots of time interacting and showing off their playful sides, both in the wild and here at SeaWorld. Porpoising is when a whale swims fast at the surface, breaking out of the water gracefully. also see them imitate each other in the wild. We see it here at SeaWorld all the time. They're always learning from and mimicking each other. Playful behavior has a purpose. A tail whip is used in hunting to stun fish. But today, these whales just might be stunning all of you. Which is helpful when obtaining a blood sample. They'll also slide out onto a scale like Orca is showing us in this video. We get their weights every week to make sure our little ones are growing properly and our adults are maintaining a healthy weight. We're also able to get a breath sample from their blowhole. Now all of this is due to the fact of those trusted relationships that we build here day after day. Now I would like to take a minute and introduce you to all three whales we have out here right now. So we have Shouka, Kalia, and Amaya. Now these three ladies like hanging out together. They're all very playful and have been inspiring millions of guests for years. All three of these girls, as well as our other whales, have participated in research projects that help their wild counterparts. We challenge our whales to learn new things every day to stimulate and engage their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course play all help keep our whales in tip-top shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcas Orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.